Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chenelle, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this mango and coconut milk soap. Alright y'all, so as always, I like to show you everything that I will be using in each of my videos. And so, right here I have some powdered sugar, some coconut milk powder. Yes, we're using milk powder for this. I have a mango. I actually use like 1.5 mangoes. My stick blender, gloves, my little measuring spoons, my thermometer, my protective eyewear, scale, bowls, as well as my soap mold back there, my spatula, and of course this is a hot process. Well, I have my strainer and my long spout pitcher, and of course by this being a hot process soap, I have my crock pot. Now I'm going to clean off my table and then we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so first I started on my mango. Now right here I'm just slicing it up so that way I can kind of like peel the skin back and blend it up. Now I did forget to show my blender in the first part of this video, but I did use my blender for this particular soap to make my mango puree. Now once I had the mangoes cut up, all I did was just take my spoon and just slide it right up under that skin, and I was able to just scoop it right out and put it right on over in the blender. Now for this soap, I ended up cutting up like 1.5 mangoes. However, the original plan was to use mango juice, so that's the only reason why I cut up 1.5 mangoes. Now I could have, honestly, with me just using a puree, I really could have gotten away with just like maybe half the mango, because I only replaced 2 ounces of my liquid with this mango puree. So really, like a half a mango would have made that. I could have just gotten away with just using just half of a mango. So, and again, I only replaced 2 ounces of my liquid with this puree. And here I am just adding a little bit of distilled water to my mangoes. And here is our mango puree. Y'all, the original plan again was to do liquid, but do y'all see how thick that was coming out of there? Yeah, so I did not add enough water, so therefore we had to switch things up and just use the puree. Now once I was done making my puree, I just went ahead and weighed out the rest of my ingredients and just slowly added those to my crock pot. Now I did combine everything to the crock pot at once. I didn't hold anything back. I didn't add the shea butter after the cook. I didn't add my super fat after the cook. None of that. The only thing I added after the cook was just my puree, my milk powder, and some sugar. That's it. Now my camera did cut out, so I literally caught, actually no, I forgot to hit record. So I literally caught the tail end of me pouring in my sodium hydroxide, my water loss solution, into my oils and butters. But so that's what I was just doing, adding that into my oils and butters, and then I'm just going to, well, then I just stick blend it until I reached trace. Alright, so once I was at trace, all I did was just gave that a stir, and then I just put the lid on my crock pot and kind of kept an eye on it. Now here I am about 5-10 minutes in or so, and I just gave that a stir because it was starting to volcano just a little bit. But this right here was just like we were at like the I guess like the champagne stage, the little bubbly stage is what they like to call it. So all I did again was just give it a stir, and then I put the lid back on. And then you'll also see the other stages as well: applesauce, mashed potatoes, and then the final stage, like that translucent gel type look. And y'all let me know down below if you've made a mango soap before, or a mango and coconut milk soap, hot or cold process. Let me know your thoughts down below and how it went for you. I've made a mango butter soap before. I think I did like over like 50% mango butter or something like that, but actually using mango puree. This is my first time using mango puree. So yeah, y'all let me know if you've made a mango soap before. All right, so here we are at our gel or translucent or Vaseline stage. So all I'm doing right now, well, all I did was just stir that up, and just to make sure, that the entire thing was like that, had that translucent look. So once I was done doing that, then it was time for me to go ahead and test the soap to see if it was ready. Now all I did right here off to the side, only thing I'm doing is just adding a little bit of distilled water to my little bowl here, and then I'm just going to take my finger and then just put a little bit, like kind of in the same spot, like kind of just touch the soap just a little bit with that wet water, with a little bit, well, wet water, with a little bit of water. So, and then I just use my little test strip, and we're gonna put that in the soap, in the water, and use our little chart here. And y'all let me know what you think. It's definitely not a 10. You can see that right there, because it looks more so like a 9. It's definitely not a 10, but either way, it's fine. So our soap was done. Now here I am with my puree. Now for this soap, I added 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon per pound of oils for the coconut milk. And then I went in with 2 teaspoons of my powdered sugar. Now you can use powdered sugar, brown sugar, granulated sugar, whichever sugar you choose. And all I did was just add that to my mango puree, and then I just stirred that up. Just try to get out like as many clumps and stuff like that. You just want it to be like really smooth. So that's all. I just kept stirring it up to kind of like make it really, really smooth as possible. I didn't want any clumps of sugar or milk powder, stuck in my puree. So once I got that all smooth, then I added it into my finished soap. So I'm adding this after the cook. And if y'all are enjoying this video thus far, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. We definitely appreciate it, and we thank you so much in advance. Alright, so right here I'm just adding my mango and powdered milk and sugar into my crock pot here. And again, I added this after the cook, and I replaced 2 ounces of my liquid with this mango puree. All right, so once I had that all stirred up in there together, it was then time for me to add this soap to my soap mold. Now, I did notice that this right here was pretty, it wasn't stiff like, it usually is. So, and I'm sure that had something to do with my puree being added in there. Now, I did not scent this soap at all. There's no essential oil in here. I didn't know what scent I wanted to go with. Y'all leave me some ideas down below. And of course, if you use fragrance oils, then I'm sure they have a mango scent out there. So, but again, I use essential oils and I didn't scent this because I didn't know which way to go to get, to even come close to a mango scent. So, but anyway, so I was just adding this in and kind of like tapping it on my table as I went along, so that way it would kind of help the soap to like settle. And I'm not sure how well y'all can see that, but when I was actually making the soap, I noticed that it had like a creamy look to it. So y'all let me know if y'all see it, if it has like a creamy look to you. And I'm sure that's the milk in there. I'm sure that's the milk powder. But yeah, to me it was definitely given like a creamy look. All right, so once I got the soap in the mold, all I did was just take my spatula and kind of just kind of go over the top to kind of give it, y'all know how I like my tops to look on my hot process. I like for them to have like that rough look along the top. To me, I think that's pretty cool. I don't smooth these out or anything. Anytime I make hot process, I don't smooth it out. I don't smooth out my tops or nothing like that. I just take the spatula and do what I'm doing right now with it, honestly. And like I said, I just love, love, love the way that the tops turn out. So, but here she is, our mango and coconut milk soap. So here I am the next day. Now, when I make my hot process, I don't cover them up or anything like that because the soap has already gelled, during the cook. So at that point, once it goes into the soap mold, it's pretty much just cooling down. That's it. So I do let mine sit overnight, but I just don't cover it or anything. It's just, out. But here I am just taking the soap out of the mold. Now here I am just getting ready to cut my soaps. And y'all, again, I was very pleased with the way this soap turned out. Everything from like the color and all. I really do love the yellow. But again, y'all let me know what you think down below. And y'all just enjoy the cut. Oh, and y'all be sure to tune in if you can. Tune in every Sunday. Join me live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live. Come sit with me. If you have any questions, hop on, get on in the chat. Let's talk, all that other good stuff. So Again, every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. If not, it's fine. No worries at all. Now, right here, I'm just lining up my soaps so that way I can get ready to stamp them. And just like that, y'all, we are all done. Here is our mango and coconut milk soap. Y'all let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. And to all of our wonderful supporters out there, we love and thank you guys so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later.